Ooh, what if I told you there was a perennial that was easy to care for, came in an array of colors and forms, had multi-seasonal interest, and a long bloom time? Well, there simply is that plant, and it is none other than Heuchera, aka Coral Bells. Heuchera is hardy in zones 4 through 9, and if you live in warmer regions, they're actually an evergreen. So like here in the South, they don't even die back, which is pretty awesome. Something else I love about Coral Bells is they're tolerant of a lot of different light conditions, although they do prefer shade or part shade. They can also take drought, they can also take humidity, cold, and even tolerate poor soil. They also come in a lot of different colors and leaf patterns. I brought some up here to show you. This one's like a caramel colored one. I think that looks really pretty for fall time. Here's one called Paprika, and as you can see, it's got some interesting patterns on the leaves there. This was a proven winter one called Dolce Wildberry. It's a striking purple color. And over here is like one called Forever Red. And I just happen to think that's beautiful, but these all look great for fall or spring. That's another good thing about them. No matter what time of year it is, you can pretty much find these at your local garden center. Coral Bells mostly bloom in the spring, and you're gonna find that they come in many different bloom colors as well, such as reds, whites, corals, pinks. The blooms are long lasting and look really good in cut flower arrangements. And it's good to know that they attract hummingbirds and butterflies. Coral Bells not only look great in containers, which I'm going to show you in a moment, but I wanted to point out how good they look in the landscape. We're at the back of my house, the west end, that gets a lot of shade. And I planted the Forever Reds last year, and you can see how good they look with the sedge grass and even some shrubbery in the background. So don't underestimate how much of an impact they can make in your landscape beds. All right, now let's see how Heuchera's gonna look in a container. We are in fall right now, and we're gonna be going into winter pretty soon. The weather's cooling off. So I've picked out some plants that are gonna last all winter and then into spring. The first one is the Carex Red Rooster Grass, which is gonna go in the middle. The second plant is the ornamental flowering kale. It's gonna go on the side. Of course, we got our Forever Red Heuchera. It's gonna go on the other side. And then I'm gonna be planting these blue mammoth pansies all around for some blooms and color. All right, as you can see, I think this turned out pretty good. I think everything blends together real well. The red Heuchera really pops on this black container. I think this is going to be a showstopper this winter. And you know, I told you Heuchera is very drought tolerant, but in containers, you do want to keep the soil moist, but not soaking wet. Also, I'm probably going to put some slow release fertilizer so everything gets fed through the winter. But the main thing with Coral Bells, if you have them out in your landscape or containers, is to fertilize them in the spring. Most Coral Bells grow around 1 to 2 foot tall and wide, so this is eventually going to outgrow the container, and when it does, I'm going to plant it out into the landscape and continue to enjoy it. There you go, folks. If you're looking for a colorful and hardy perennial for your containers or landscape, look no further. Give Coral Bells a try. If you're enjoying this content and want to see more of it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Until next time, become a plant person.